to this. Okay, now you can get started. Let's do it. Share your screens, please.
Yes.
Please share your screen.
Uh, I must with jump and reopen it and
Okay, okay, okay,
to unlock settings.
okay.
Okay, can you see that my screen? Okay, and now I will start present my um, business. Okay, and so currently I hear a lot of people say about complaints about the program on Solana is very expensive. Yes, and now I will guide you how to deploy with DS. Just only $5 1 month. Easy. Yes, and so we can see we must pay $300 for Hello Anchor program. Is simple but it's very expensive, and more people pay until $1,700. It's just very expensive, and you don't want to deploy on Solana with this that cost. And now my solution is direct will deploy Solana program for you. It's cheap more 100 times, and with $5 you can deploy one Solana program on month, and with direct, and how does will land direct Son and that can deploy based on amount Son. That's and why me? I'm very handsome boy and I'm very strong. I can deploy three program one day, and I special. I am a three fellowship. I got three fellowship work on Solana. That's Solana Summer Fellowship 2024, Super Dev Fellowship 2025, and Akion Fellowship. Yes, and my name is Satama Kotor, and you can say size. Okay, and I have three vision. You should use Git to deploy the program. The first is cheap. The second is uh, yeah, more G ecosystem revenue, and third is the variety to the yes. And if it's cheap with one song deploy Solana program, we can consider it, and you only pay 0.008 shown 1 month for one program. Just that's a hello anchor program and not $1,700. You only pay 0.068 son for this uh, program. Yeah, an opportunity to receive reward and deploy free with you refer for your friend. Yes, and more event help you deploy program on Solana. That's right. You are a developer and you don't want to become an investment and you don't have any you want to build program on Solana because you want to make money on Solana. Yes, and TS will help you build and deploy program on Solana and yes, and help you become a riskful person. Yes, and reason, yes, second reason, uh, holder on Solana can lend on to debt and get LB. LB equal pays reward, uh, multi with time-based multiple, and uh, that's the reason holder can use direct and deposits on into direct file more and more and uh, they don't want to withdraw it. Yes, and we have a lot of project, but the DevNet uh, is not cool, and we can have 1,000 project robust and get more incentive for ecosystem and more program deploy on Solana, more zone lock it and zone price increase. Yes, so and holder is holder, that is holder, that is that. Do you pass and professionalize your role? Ecosystem is best. Yes, and the third reason, we have 34,000 program with an active on Solana Mainnet because few people use it and have launcher. And now GS can help you deploy program with centralized, not decentralized deploy, and don't need KPF. And just a that is a architecture of GS have GS BA file and GS program, and you can interact with GS program, create account, can deploy ZE deploy PDA, and it has authority equal TREX PDA, and by CPI deploy program account, deploy your program account. Yes, and if you want to close uh, your program account deployed by direct, you can interact with direct PDA program uh, by CPI Cloud with system program and return on into direct PDA file. Okay, and direct is solution. And yes, with D2D decentralized deployment, we you and more program on Solana become a next active program. Yes, and we have a lot of hackathon with a celebrants with Colosseum, with breakpoint, breakout. Yeah, so a lot, but uh, just a little one little 10% launching mainnet after hackathon. And with direct, this year can deploy on Solana $5 on month on year. Yes. And holder can landing more zone and get more incentive. And that deploy program and make more purchase on Solana. And we are solution. Yes. And this the final. I want you and more people, more holder on Solana. Remember, we are the solution for decentralized development.
Okay.
Yes, and the first reason we want to remember uh, the cheap ecosystem revenue is the right thing to do. You direct on Solana. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much for the idea. The presentation. We, I think I get your story, but the slide is very long. How many slides you have in total?
Yeah, I have
How many slides? 14.
14.
I
Yeah,
think next time we meet in person, I want you cut it to 9, 7, 8.
nice,
No, cut
nice,
it to
nice.
8 next time. Cut it to 8 because I totally believe that you can cut it to 8. That's one thing. Second thing is I see that you build a new term, which is decentralized deployment. Is that necessary for you to build a new term? Because one, it confuses people. Second, if you want to build a new term, then rather use that term replace T-Rex because I have no idea what is T-Rex. So maybe
Uh,
you might want to change your project name to the new term if you like the new term, which is decentralized deployment. And I think that name makes sense. T-Rex has no
oh,
meaning. T-Rex is I mean that's an animal, right? So
yes,
so either you keep the name T-Rex and do not mention another term, or you use the new term as a project name. So I please do not confuse people.
yeah,
Okay.
good idea. Yeah, I
And
will got it.
yeah, or either you
Got it.
change the project name or you do not or you use the new term that you are doing in here as a project name. I like the new term to be honest. But it's up to you, the new term or the project name because T-Rex has no meaning at all. Like I read the
Uh,
project name I'm confused already. That's
mm,
one thing. Second thing is where is the where is the benefit for the capital deployer? When I deploy capital, what benefit do I get?
yes, the benefit for capital landing zone for that.
It's not the benefit for the capital deployer. I deploy capital, so I want to see money, and I see there's no mention about APY or anything that I can receive.
Oh,
Please do that. And why $5, right? Because I think that we did have discussion, and you told me that $5 because of the 10% APY and everything. Why don't you put it there?
yeah,
And
uh,
there's one thing I
the
learned
last topic.
today is actually this might be a way for people to get away from capital tax because the moment you send soul into this protocol, it seems like your soul is spent. So it is not like the soul is already spent. It is not like investment. So maybe it is a way for people to hold soul without claiming this is an investment. You got what I mean? So maybe keep in mind for that. That is an insight that I talk to people in here, and they say that this might be a good way. If I have 1,000 soul, I don't want to keep it in my wallet because I have to declare capital gain tax. But if I deploy it in here, I don't have to declare I have declared that capital gain tax because now somebody used it already.
Yeah,
So think about it. I'm not sure if you should put it in the slide, but something for you to think of. So I think you should have a
thank
better
you.
structure. The slide is too long. Squeeze it into 8 slide maximum. 8 slide. You spend too much time talking. It should be less than in the real world use case. It should less than 3 minutes. So this is just too long.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Okay, from the audience, if you have any question, just raise your hand. We have around maybe 3 minutes and before I move to the next team. I think we already led, so anyone, Kai or Richard, any question? If you have any question, just raise your hand. And Saitama, after this, you can stay in the call and you can, I mean, uh, give advice. I mean, and anything you think about other project when they present as well. Okay, thank you very much for this, and let's move to the next team. And the next team, yeah, let's move to the next team. I believe the next team will be uh, it should be Richard, right? Or Kai. The next team should be. Let me check the calendar today. The next team today is T-Rex. The next team is, I think it should be Kai, right?
Hello.
Oh, Tang. Okay. The next team is the EZMU. Can you,
GM.
yeah, can you share your screen and we can get started?
Okay. So today my partner Dale is not here, but somehow I will make a quick present. So like this way.
Okay, fantastic. Let's do it.
So we can res reschedule it in another day.
Yeah,
Do you
okay.
see my screen right now?
Yeah. Please present. I see your screen now.
Okay. Today we talk about like the EZMU. So welcome everyone to EZMU. Easy peasy making music. Like we are an AI powered platform for creating, remixing, and discovering vibe music. Like free, what make us special? So it's completely free to listen with zero ads forever. So let's get started. For so first we have the problem barriers to music creation. So let's look at the major barrier in the music creation today. It is incredible difficult to legally use music for game, videos, or products with limited supply or high quality, popular free to use music. And about the affective listener are tired of instruct instructive ads and costly subscription. So currently platform prioritize motivation over user experiment. So in about talent barrier, not everyone has music skill and like access to the studio. So writer and influencer lack direct in music environment. So we have the vision right here. Our solution, like everyone can become a creator. So empower curation, we can let everyone effortlessly create unique music by using AI. So by that, they can build remix culture, transform idea into reality through collaborative remixing. So make a voice is a royalty turn voice into the new standard of ownership and earning. So why now? AI make music accessibility. Web3 enable true ownership, and people are seeking new ways to express and monetize their creativity. So we will talk about Assume solution. We assume is the comprehension AI powers solution that generates and share AI music for everyone. So turn voice into raw royalty access. Offer zero S free listening experiment. Support through ownership by blockchain. enable anyone to go to viral, remix, and earn. So we will talk about how this gonna work. Okay, this is about create, share, and earn. EZMU is the comprehensive AI power that from it simply describe your vibe, mood, or idea. Pick a voice, use community voice or your own voice NFT. And so that you can generate and publish AI composed full track ready for tokenizing. So remix and share go viral on Zoom social layer. And now they can trade music like using as an NFT, mint music or voice as NFT for ownership and revenues. It is that easy to go to from the idea to earning. So why we chose the blockchain? Okay, we have like five reasons. First one is the ownership. Song and voice as a NFT. Like anyone has owner like the picture or something, so now they have the song. And the anonymity published under alias. They can owner anything without like KYCs or something like that. Micropayment, real-time reward to creator, and transparency, use case, and remix checking. Incentive in company, creators earn from use case and viral reality. Blockchain ensure fair compensation and creative freedom for all users. So what we're gonna do with EZMU tokenomics? Okay, is the we're gonna talk about tokenomics, right? So our mission is music generation. We're gonna use Azure token to acquire MML token like the AI token for the advanced music generation and remixing. And about Billboard incentive, they can earn user can earn token for engagement and use them to boost visibility on music in Billboard. Like you use it to post your music in the top. Government, we can vote it, vote the music on the trending content and influence platform feature. And the daily free token are available for free trial user. We can ensuring broad accessibility to creation tool. Okay, we can have some idea about market and audience. So we are targeting for the key group. Talent music enthusiast. Passionate about the music but lacking traditional skill. AI artist and prompt engineer. Innovation third. Exploring the new frontiers in AI generate media. Voice influencer and musician. Creator leveraging and their voice as a unique asset. Web3 and NFT native creator that have the early adopters seeking the true ownership and decentralized platform. And the final one, the market opportunity is massive. In overall, we have they have the 13 billion music streaming market, 2 billion royalty-free market, and we are pioneering the next generation AI generate content category. So let's talk about business model. Okay, here we have the subscription model with multiply revenue stream. Subscription, premium with token top up. NFT sales, we can use it for music, voice pack, and collaboration. About the marketplace fee, we can use it and remix licensing fee. Creator partnership, voice, onboarding, and sponsorship. And our key differential, like we can let the user get free time with daily token review and zero ads. Like not like Spotify, not like the Apple Music. Okay, so we have the competitive edge. EZMU is completely superior to existing platform. Forever free listening with premium required by competitor. Zero ads and intrusive ads. Built-in voice NFT and with rare or non-existent feature. Choose music ownership with no ownership right.
Oh, can you can you move fast because the presentation is quite long. What is the next slide?
Okay. It's the end. The next slide is about my team, and the next slide is you can test the product.
Okay, I see, I see. How many slides you have in total?
12.
Can you cut it to 8 next time we meet?
Of course, I
Yeah,
will
one.
tell.
Next
Yeah, I
time we
will.
meet, I want to cut it to 8. And I think the after presentation, I realize one thing, few things. One, the language is maybe too complex for you to present. So can you do it in a simple language? I don't think we need to be we need to be native speaker to present anything in English. However, to do that, the language should be simple. I see some word you struggle with pronounce it, so do not use complex word. This is not a spelling bee contest and not an IELTS test, so you don't have to put complex word in here to actually explain what you are doing. Okay. So
Okay.
work on the slide, make it simple, and cut it shorten to like 8 slide. I think 8 is good enough because you have less than 3 minutes to explain everything. So I see that you just go through the slide and read the text. That is not a good thing for you to present. I don't need you to read the text. I can read it. So please do not do that. Uh, Second thing is after this, I'm still not sure about how you make money. I I see that there are people who go to your platform and make music, right? And now they can sell the music as NFT and they can get loyalty. But how do you make money?
Well, people will make the music and they mean like as NFTs, so they can sell it in the marketplace. So and if someone who want to heard the music, so the music is go to the top, and they need to pay us the fee to get the music into the top. So that's why we earn the revenue.
So next time can you draw maybe a diagram showing who is paying who? Because
Yeah,
I'm
of course.
confused already. I see the two party in here. You have the music creator and the listener, right?
Yeah.
And who is paying who? Are you a listener paying you or the music creator paying you? Who is paying you?
Well, I think almost is the creator.
So creator pay you.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So for the
maybe
more
make it.
details, like I do not main like main right here like sales is the main thing. So
I know, but there's
yeah,
no skill like that.
yeah,
If you have a team of tools, and I don't care.
oh,
Anyone answer all the question.
yes,
Uh, I see. So the best thing I can do for you is one, cut your slide into 8 slide. Second is can you review the business model canvas I sent you last time? Do it again and make sure it short and concise because I think we did talk few times, right?
yeah.
Okay. From the audience, do you have any question? Okay. If no one have questions, so thank you very much. And yeah, I will because I record everything, so I will send you the video later. So for
Okay,
you,
thank you.
yeah. Okay.
See
Thank
you
you.
later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Richard, you mute.
Yeah, okay. And let me
Hello. I'm
yeah.
sorry that usually we have more mentors. Today is just me because of Apex, I think. Everybody either still still hung out because they have party last night, or they in token 2049.
Simply,
And
or
I met Steve this morning. So
oh, nice,
yeah,
nice. Yeah. So should I just start now, you
yes,
or?
great. So I think there two things. One, you can get feedback from me. Second, because I record everything, so later on I can send you the video. You can see how you are doing, so you can learn from that as well.
All right, all
Okay,
right.
let's do it.
Okay, so hello everyone. I'm Wrech from Solder, where we aim to make backend simple for your Solana dApps. Right. So let me tell you a story. So let's go through what do we do when we actually try to build a Solana dApp. So we start from building the program, your smart contracts. Then you build your front end with React, or maybe you're building something for the seeker, the mobile. Then you realize you need to query stuff. You need to actually index stuff from the blockchain. And this is where the pain starts to grow. And you also realize that you need to do admin operations via your server or something like that, which just adds more complexity. Then boom, your head just explodes, right?
Yes.
So you can see that these kind of things are feel like a chore. They're important to your application. They're key. If they go wrong, it'll be like almost the end of the application. But most of the time, they feel like a distraction from business logic, right? So things like indexing, they're quite expensive and complex to do in Solana, and also mostly backend architecture like AWS and like the cloud GCP. They're not easy to set up, and they don't provide like an adequate free tire to do. So it's very troublesome to do. And also most current solutions, they don't have a local development kind of experience. So you still have to log in, you have to make an API key, you have to deploy your contracts to DevNet or the testnet, which like, again, if you don't have enough tokens from the faucet and so on, then it's going to be a slow feedback loop for you to develop. And also mostly currently, these kind of frameworks are done in TypeScript and in Rust, right? So about while like most like backend developers or like developers, they would expect something like from TypeScript or like from Golang, right? So we look for solutions. Yeah, we need something that is like really nice to use, can do all the things locally. So if your internet goes down, you can still develop something that's Solana native and something that can do like a lot of things out of the box. Like for example, code generation and like event indexing. But all the solutions we find so far have some gaps within. Yeah, so we need something that's Solana native, local friendly, not hard to use, and familiar in experience to all of the developers that are using it. Hence, we decided to build Solder. Solder is a backend framework that is easy to set up. You just have to git clone or just do some CLI commands. Then the framework will be scaffolded. Then you define your databases. Then you define your like transforming indexing logic, and you also just code gen your APIs, and voila, you have a backend server ready and running, right? So we simplified the process to ship your apps faster, right? We abstract all these complexities for you, right? So how do we make money from this? So we have a model, which is a managed solution. We call it Solder Cloud, where people can deploy their Solder applications into the cloud. Like, for example, you just think Vercel, think Supabase, think A.N. So we manage the solution for you, all the auto scaling and all the complex infra for you. So all I have to do is just deploy, like very easy, very simple. And also if someone requires like a dedicated solution, for example, they need like a privacy or they have like a compliance thing going on, then we can also charge fees for them if they need our help to deploy their Solder applications into their bare metal servers. And so these business models have been adopted by various companies like Supabase and A.N. So we believe that this is like a very good business model to at the same time gain traction and also to make money, right? And also we have our potential customers are a lot. Like if you can see, like in the last hackathon alone, we have like over 1,400 projects have been submitted. And for this hackathon alone, we have over 2,000 people. I believe that's more. This is an old number. So so if you can just grab like even 10 projects, that's already like a very good onboarding steps for us, right? So the roadmap is to mostly scale from the beginning. So hackathon phase, we're mostly focusing on the core framework itself. Then as we go on, we attempt to secure partnerships and also partnerships with these cloud providers and also RPC providers to make Solder more affordable for everybody to use. And also aim to partner with instances such as Super Team and such to allow more people to onboard to our project. Yeah, so our team is experienced dev tooling deliver, right? So we deliver solutions like games, DeFi, dev tooling, like for like combined experience of like 10 years plus, and also experience in delivering a lot of dev tooling solutions for Solana and also other ecosystems. Right. So that's Solder. Thank you for listening. Yeah.
That's great. I think your deck is very good. It's short and concise.
Yeah.
One thing I want to ask is, did you use carbon from the Seven Lab? Let me that carbon.
Yeah, carbon. Yeah, I know that
Yeah.
carbon.
What is
Yeah.
the comparison between you and carbon? Because see the similarity and I don't see it in the comparison table.
Yeah, I think I haven't updated yet. So Carbon, they're using Rust mostly. They don't use TypeScript, so they only Rust. And also, yeah, one is Rust. Second, we also offer more solution than just like indexing. Like we provide API endpoints. Like we aim also to abstract like cloud wallets, provisioning. Like you think like something like KMS, AWS KMS, and such.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, I see. So actually, it's not only indexing, but the whole.
yeah,
Let's say you abstract the whole infra for people who want to build the backend.
yeah.
Second question is like how do you deal with RPC subscription? So you do the RPC subscription or the dev do it or how it works?
Yeah, so if you're just purely using the framework, like we plan to open source the core framework so people can start using it. I think that one you have to kind of get the RPC yourselves. But if you like use our managed solution, then you can use like our RPC. Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Because I actually for depend on what type of application people are dealing with, the importance of real-time data is different, right? Because some people for some application real-time data is not that important. For some people, they need real-time data. For some people, they want maybe archive information, people like information from the past. And for some people, they need a different things. So what kind of like the market that you focus first? Let me clarify my question. So my question is, I see that you build kind of like abstract the backend for everybody is building in Solana,
Yep.
and most of that work is coming from data indexing, right? But talking about data indexing, there's several things that I think of right now. One is, do you want to index like data from now to the future, or you want to index data in the past? Do you want to index like maybe PDA information, or you want to deal with real-time streaming data like transaction data, the ledger data, or the memory data? So I'm kind of like there's several ways to go from here. What is the go-to market that you are doing it right now? Because I know that it's super difficult for you to do everything at once right now.
Yeah, yeah. So the focus is mostly I'm thinking about event indexing, like start from, for example, your program emits some event or like updates of. So that will be like from now to the future, right? Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So it should be from now to the future and event. So what application fit that build? What kind
Sorry.
of like application? What kind of application that want that thing? So want to, I get that the application they want to. Let's say if you build application to serve people who build portfolio management, then they want historical data, right?
Yeah.
Then, but you are not doing that, so you are not going to target people who build portfolio management. So, who are the developers that you are going to target? What type of application that they are building?
Yeah, so mostly like if you the developers will be mostly a new project, right? Currently, because new project will then they don't have historical data, right? I
Hmm.
mean, like they fetch their own smart contract data, then so it's like going to be now from future, and yeah. So for example, one of the use case that I've experienced myself, like in the last hackathon, is building like an attestation protocol, which I don't have like indexer. I have to use like the webhook manually to parse everything. So yeah, that's like the data. When I create a schema, when I create like an attestation, then I have to kind of store it somewhere so that people can query it, can search about it, right? So that's like one of the use case, like things like that. Basically, they want to like keep archives data, like as your application runs. Yeah.
Okay, so I get it. So you when they want to deal with events and okay, I see. Because actually I know a team in Super Team Vietnam. What they try to do is that they want to do that for PDA data, not event. So kind of like different
Mm.
different approach. Look very similar to you. If you build application, you just go to that application and you upload your indexer. But then the indexer only care about the PDA. It is not care about the event data. So they go to a different approach. I see.
I
So
see.
it's quite similar but different. Um, how do you plan to go to market?
Yeah, so we're gonna start from like the our local super team. So we're gonna try to onboard like people from the. I mean, I'm from Indonesia, right? So yeah, gonna get like every try to get as much people from there, like to try to use our applications. We have some wait lists going on. Finally, we only have two projects so far in our wait list, and yeah, then we're gonna try to do the network effect from there. like especially people who want to participate in hackathons, right? Because they need something fast. So yeah, that's like the plan.
Oh,
Yeah, for now. Yeah, for this current scope of the
yes.
go-to-market.
Yeah, I think that is a question I have for you right now. So I think that's one thing I can maybe somehow keep in touch with you and maybe add you into a group chat with the people who building the thing that I just mentioned. The project name is Vertex, and they kind of like solve the same things with you, but in a different kind of like different angle, and see how you guys can maybe discuss and I don't know if you can work together. Can you send me your Telegram ID? I can add you and.
Okay,
Yeah,
one
let
second.
me chat my Telegram ID. I just chat it in the group.
Okay, let me send.
Okay, wait a while, Rick, and let me add you. Uh, okay. Okay. Thank you very much for the presentation,
Thank
and
you
I
so
will send you all the material after this.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. The next team should be Vita, but I think Vita they on the fly to Singapore. So yeah, they are not here. And G Sim, G is Sim, Jim. And, mm, okay, we have Vita is not joining. We have two team left. Vita is not joining, and I'm asking GE Sim to see if they are joining. And I'm waiting if they are joining. Hmm. I think GE Sim because of the event, so I think don't think they are joining. Maybe I will wait for another few minutes. Richard, are you in Singapore now? Are you in Indonesia?
No, I'm at home.
Are you
Yeah,
at home? Oh, I see, I see.
yeah. Everybody else is in Singapore. Steven's in Singapore, but but yeah.
I guess that's the reason why we don't have a lot of mentor joining today.
Yeah,
I, I, I can't like foresee this, but I want to keep this activity as I mean regular weekly thing. So if it's even there's no one joining, I still do it. So
um, I see. I mean, is it okay if you like for example, like I already presented this week, right? Can I like still do it on the subsequent weeks, or are you
yes,
busy?
yes, 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 you're welcome. Yeah, because like every week we have like few slots for people to join. So I prefer people who like did not join the last week, but if nobody is signing, then you just go in. And I'm talking to Steve this morning, and I like hey, do you want to do the same thing with me? I'm doing Wednesday, you can do the other day.
Okay.
Because there's no limit to like who can join this event. And I'm planning like maybe next week, this event will be public. Because it's a viewing public things, right? At the beginning, I think like maybe viewing like I did viewing public things for the team in April. There were pros and cons. But now, when I do like private code like this, I realize that whatever things, viewing public is better because at least you have some exposure to the community. Like it's nicer when you have like 100 people watching you pitching, then it's more real. And if you don't have, if you even you don't win in the Colosseum Hackathon and you have no exposure to the, let's say the OG, but you have customers seeing what you are doing, it's still much better than the private call. So this might be the last week I do private call. Next week it will be public.
Okay, so like with a lot of audience, yeah, I want to apply again. Yeah,
Yes,
I
yes.
always like feedbacks in my deck. I mean, like just roasted live, sir. And
Okay. I will wait for maybe 5 more minutes if it's no one coming. So I just end the call.
okay.
So where do you work before this?
Yeah, so I'm working in a labs team. Like, yeah, they're based in. Yeah, I'm working in a labs team. We work in like a lot of ecosystems, but currently we're working in Solana. I've joined the last hackathon before I joined this company, so yeah,
Oh,
the breakout one, but we didn't win. Yeah,
oh,
but we're trying to win with this one. Hopefully we can.
yeah.
Because last time I made a mistake of making like an institutional product. Like I'm marketing it as like government will be able to use this. Like I think that's a bad idea to go. I'm not doing that anymore. Yeah.
So okay. Let me add a group chat between you and Vertex guy to see.
Yeah.
Let me create a group chat.
Thanks.
This is Solder Vertex.
Yeah. I got recommended to join the session by Ryan from CFL. So those guys, it's like, they will roast your pitch alive. Then, I like it. Let's go. Like Ryan, yeah, it's the CFL, like Crypto Fantasy League. Yeah.
Do you have a social handle for Solder?
Oh yeah, I do. I do have an
Can you
X
send?
page.
Can you chat in the group with Vertex team?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. One sec. Wait, how do I see that? Okay, there it is.
Oh, I maybe add another guy. Uh, you click.
Yeah, the logo is different in that because I thought like we couldn't change, right? So we're doing some rebranding, so it's green there. Yeah, to make it nicer. Like
So I add you with two people in. So one is using Vertex, it's kind of like indexing layer for Solana. The second one building We Network. We Network kind of like they try to be a, let's say, a relayer for Solana for you to read data, because you know that to become a RPC in Solana costs you a lot of money. And
yeah,
they think about like why, if people have specific needs, they can run relayer in Solana and can read data cheaper. So that's We Network. So maybe you guys can talk.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
And actually Ming and Vivek now they are join force to write a solution for the Solana RPC version 2.
Hmm.
I think I can find the post for you. So I mean, it's good to know people with the same interest. You can talk.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
This is the thing they wrote. Okay.
Yeah, so basically my product is very similar to like a Ponder in EVM, if you know. Like, yeah, that's the inspiration basically.
Sorry?
Ponder. Yeah, that's the like the inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Then
Yeah, you see that in the group. There already Vivek in here, Ming is in here, and I just sent you a kind of
yeah.
like a summary on the Solana RPC Virtu that they try to do. So I think a lot of this is around reading Solana data, right? Because reading Solana data is not simple. That is the point. It's actually quite complex and costly. So I know there are few people trying. These people are the people I know that try to solve this problem. So somehow put you guys all together in a place. My work. Okay, seems that nobody is coming. We are not that popular today. Today
Okay.
is the event day, so thank you very much for joining.
Thank
I
you so
will send you
much.
the video after this.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. See you
See
later.
you.